Electric down low. Robinson and Harrington.
Taken away, Harding. Harding could use a couple of easy deuces. She has been in a terrible slump of late. High. Because I asked her, how do you go into that dressing room and get them excited after all these close losses? At Washington, at Atlanta, as Elena Beard scores off glass. At home against Minnesota.
Her raw stress keeping Danielle Robinson out of the paint. She's a great slasher, a great penetrator, and creator. With you, sell it right back. You're from LA. Let's go.
Robinson around the horn. They have got to stop that. Cannot let her get to the corner. Soft roll with the left top on Robinson, but the Sparks couldn't exploit it. Now Nneka down on the block against her old teammate, Jane Appel, up and under.
Vintage Nneka.
11 last night at Tulsa. Hammond takes on 2 defenders, was looking for the give back to Appel. McBride outside. McBride coming into this game had been 5 for her last 27.
Appel will have her hands full trying to guard Candace Parker with the ability Parker has to take her one-on-one.
Parker spins, got the bounce. Parker brings them back within 2. Candace Parker 3rd in the league in scoring. Better than 21 points a game. LASparks.com or call 844-GO-SPARKS. Here comes Robinson flying into the front court and finishing with the left hand. You have got to stop ball in transition.
Boy, defensively, she can do a great job and influence the game with her block shots.
Yeah, and I always talk to her about her assists because I don't think she gets enough credit for that aspect of the game. Gotta count it.
A chess piece, outside, inside. How good is she outside? She just beat Danielle Robinson with the move.
Went around Danielle Robinson and then inside against the big.
To make 5 baskets all night. And here she is leading the break.
Minty Harrington at the other end. Like to see Los Angeles spin inside by Danielle Adams and got the crowd to go, ooh. There's Parker shoveling it late. Nice look. Abdi. Yeah, when we were talking to Carol Ross earlier, you were asking about keeping scores on the floor because they can get caught in the water list. Just like this, the San Antonio scores to pull back within 1. When they don't have that #1 threat, you need people like Jantel Lavender to step up and knock them down.
One of the better face-up shooters for LA.
Well played by Harrington. That was a great defensive player. Harding caps the defense. The putback by Harrington. So look, nobody wants to hear our excuses. This is what we get paid for. We're coaches. We have to find those personalities other places on our bench. They did bring in Sammy Prahalis, the newest player who did play at Tulsa last night. We haven't seen her in this game yet. At 4 points as Brutus scores. Back and forth we go.
If you find something that works in this league.
String reaching that far back, Mary. I apologize.
Get some ice.
Google it. He was good. Oh, Lavender with the catch and finish without a dribble. Nice play. To a 21-6 run.
And why? Because they're points in the paint, they're layups, they're Gruda, they're passes inside to Lavender.
Shamika Christian from the corner.
So let's just say the hit did not equal the effect.
Sure didn't seem like it. And now San Antonio getting going here. Christian really feeling it. Just picked up a bouncing ball and turned and shot it like she was in warm-up. Barker, fade.
Just a great decision. She's got Becky Hammond on her at 5'6". San Antonio making that run with Perkins on the bench.
That was quick, wasn't it? Isn't that the way you draw it up? Inbounds play? They're all designed to score.
Kind of plays. The energy she brings to the floor.
Lavender, the high-low with Candace Parker and scores. Nice entry.
A high-low surrounded by 3 players.
And she just got to shake her head. Candace is going to get her double every time down. Everyone knows who Candace is. Can't stop. Robinson pull and pop. 34 all.
I'm concerned about her. So you're backing up. You don't want to get beat, and then the stop and pop. It's old school. You don't see a whole lot of it anymore.
Harding hands off to Lavender. She's got 9.
The ability of Jantel Lavender for the Sparks.
You have to think that Prahalis joining the Sparks has given Lavender even a bit more incentive. They played together in Ohio State for 3 years. Parker bluffed the 3. Harrington against Appel. Harrington on the putback and scores.
And she could just write on her chest, I never give up on a play. Block.
And there's Robinson getting in the passing lane, giving it up late. Perfect.
And that's what makes the zone great. When you can step in front of the pass from the post out, it is essentially... Oh. Are you kidding me?
How did that get to Grande?
That's called having a pair of hands, being ready, and when you get it, knowing what to do with it.
Robinson then rolled to the basket. Harrington kicks to Harding. 5 on the shot clock. Harding from 13 feet.
Out of the zone defense.
Final possession. Robinson wants to keep it. 3 seconds. She's gonna go. Why not? She's made everything else in the first half. 16 points in the second quarter, 1 turnover. And they outscored Los Angeles 27-17. Here's Robinson. She's got 18 points. 15, 16, 17 minutes in the first half. Parker, rock step. Oh, and hits the long range, just a 2.
Heat up.
Hammond didn't have a great game last night either. 5 points. She feeds a Bell on the run. McBride from the corner. McBride was the other San Antonio was in the first half. Now she's got 14.
Showing great patience, just hanging out in that corner, waiting for the pass to find her.
Give her 15. It was a 3-pointer. My bad. Harding answers back. Hammond against Harrington. That's what you learn after 16 years in the league.
She is the queen of finding a way.
Left alone, how do you leave the MVP of the league all by herself?
4 fouls, and she's a big defensive stopper, and nobody more frustrated than Elena Beard.
Young Malcolm.
She's trying to round back into shape after the ACL surgery a year ago.
Kick to the corner. McBride. Catch and release. She's feeling it as well. Third quarter, 5 for 7 from the field.
LA shows 2-3 zone.
Hammond from way outside. That was an NBA 3. On the pipe and couldn't finish. Here comes Robinson. That means trouble. Pull up, top of the key. Got to burn timeout. Carol Ross was ready to call it when that ball was in the air.
4-6 at a time.
Lavender, that wouldn't go. You can't make a shot now. Grande cuts it to 14. They need to get this thing under 10 before the quarter ends. That's the goal. Hammond just hit from right there. Come on. Back to back for Becky Hammond. 17 points.
And the trigger person, Danielle Robinson. And you can't try them.
Now she's playing horse. Been pushed out of bounds, try to throw it off Prahalis. Harding, 2. Bussing. And again, Prahalis chases her around the screen. Adams inside, blocked by Parker. But then Adams gets it back. Lavender fouls her and count it.
2 point guards on the floor, and Harding and Prahalis.
Lavender fakes, goes to Beard, baseline. High Archer. Held her ground, did not reach. McBride. Giving it up late to Adams. Oh, McBride just swerving through the Sparks defense. It was a 2-on-3.
On the floor trying to check Danielle Robinson.
There's Robinson.
Living the dream.
24 points.
And now you have to take advantage of the misses. The red hot Sparks are Stars starting to cool off, come down, and start chipping away.
That's the game right there now for Los Angeles. Get a stop.
That's 18 points right there that you've got to find somewhere else.
Not even a 3-pointer attempted by Los Angeles to this point in the game. Adams picks it up. So even when they deflect it away from Robinson on the drive, it goes right to the hands, draws the double off of Candace, and that's probably not going to help too much tonight, but in the future, the only way people are going to play at the 3 is if you make some threes or at least take them. Backdoor cut, easy play. Gia Perkins knocked away and taken away by Harding. 16-footer won't go. Nneka the rebound. Nneka Gwumake just staying right with it.
That's the kind of energy we saw in the first half.
By the way, Nneka and her sister Chene, who plays for Connecticut, started a partnership with UNICEF, that's the United Nations Children's Fund, to raise money to help school children. So they're mobilizing junior highs and high schools across the country to try to raise money. Long rebound. Nikki Green. And then the giveaway. 1-on-3, and they score anyway. Perkins is just having fun.
They were on their way to Tulsa, where they will play tomorrow.
Lavender spots up from 15.
So the teams in this league, like ships passing in the night.
Yeah. Here in San Antonio. They played last night. Moving on. Los Angeles coming in from Tulsa. Who's not hitting?
The San Antonio team really providing some leadership and turning the reins over to the younger players, but coming in and doing their damage.
Abdi, they kept all the starters out of double figures and won the game by 21 points. Two different teams tonight. Shamika Kristen, every time down, she's popping out and at for it. Under 3 minutes.
At the University of Arkansas, this is what she does. Went overseas for the first time in many years because she needed to get her game back after she was injured a year ago. To gold.
And tonight we moved more than 25% of the way into the schedule. Checking into the game for the first time is Heather Butler, the rookie from Tennessee Martin.
And things just really went downhill fast from there.